Just trying to get this camera situated right now. Whew. Been a hell of a day. Oh. Whew, man. I am exhausted. Hopefully the fucking chat's working. It's what is up? What's up, Angel? So yeah, the chat is working. I don't know why, but YouTube's been having some motherfucking issues lately. All messages. How are you doing on this fucking fantastic Monday? I'm fucking exhausted. How about yourself? Fuck. Fucking ran 4 miles. It's a beautiful ass fucking day though, I will say that. Now I'm just gonna chill for the next 2 hours on here and then fucking try to relax for the goddamn night. How's your day been? Angel, how's your day been? Whew. What's wrong with your tooth? But I mean, at least it's been a pretty decent ass day. But yeah, what happened to your tooth? Hopefully everything's all right. I mean, did you get a root canal done? Something happened? Still need to see a dentist or? What are you doing, dude? Come on. Over here. How was everybody doing on this fine Monday evening for those of you who've just joined? The whole point of these lives is honestly just to sit here, connect, chat, get to know each other. As a way for you guys to get to know the guy who's creating the content. I mean, I feel like it's a way to, you know, build a connection better. What is EAT? Or AET? I am not familiar with that terminology, to be real with you. I mean, is that what happened, or like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really sure what AET means. Hopefully this fucking other light doesn't go falling off. What's this, coffee lovers? I'm totally thinking about just taking the dog for a walk and chatting with you guys at the same damn time. It's a beautiful day out. I mean, I just ran 4 miles, but I mean, a little walk ain't gonna hurt. You don't know what this is? Are you saying you don't know what she means by AET? Because I'm not sure either. I was waiting for Angel to clarify. You're not that late. Just started 5 minutes ago. What's up, Rachel? Good to see you again. Thanks for coming back. Well, Dirty, that sounds like an issue that you're going to need psychological help with, my friend. You guys are not late. I just started this shit 5 minutes ago. And I'll be here till about 10:30 Eastern time, if any of you guys are familiar with Eastern time or around this area. But it's like 8:30 right now. 8:36, same thing. What do you mean late? All right, so we're on the same time zone then, coffee lovers. Well, Rachel, coffee lovers, how's your day fucking been today? Mine's been extremely busy. I've been going since I fucking woke up this morning. Wow, it looks like everybody's in Eastern time zone today. Where are you guys all from? I'm from Toledo, Ohio myself. I can relate to that, coffee. Today's been a crazy ass day, I will say that. But American Ninja Warrior is a fucking fire ass show, I will say that too. I used to watch that shit all the time back in the day. I haven't watched that shit in a long time, but I've always thought about going on there. I think it'd be fun. Oh yeah, I do remember you saying you are from Virginia. My bad. But I think it'd be fun as fuck, and I definitely think I could do it. I gotta figure out where to sign up at. East up in the mountains. Where up, like where? Like east of Ohio? You don't have to say too much, just your state if you don't mind. Yeah, that is true. I'm sure they have a website where you go to apply. I guess I just haven't put much thought into it. But I think I would do well on the American Ninja Warrior. I win that bitch. Pennsylvania, okay, yeah, you're not far then. What's up, Lewis? Yeah, I saw your messages go through, but it's kind of hard to do both. If I go and try to view those Instagram messages, then my live will disappear. But I'm doing good, man. Just been a busy ass, crazy day. How's it been for you, man? Well, I mean, that's good to get another account back. Shit, I'm really thinking about just walking the dog around the apartment complex and letting this run at the same time. I just got to get the motivation to get my ass up. I already ran 4 miles today, and I'm just, man, I'm tired. The past fucking 2 weeks have been crazy. I don't think I've really eaten in Pennsylvania. I've been to Pennsylvania a few times, but I've never really eaten any. I mean, this was years ago. I was probably 14 or 15 years old. I'm almost 30 now, so if I did, I don't remember. Fuck. But like, what type of German food? I just had them out before I started this. Yeah, I mean, I didn't go through all the voice notes because, to be honest with you, it seemed like you were not really understanding what I was saying, and I honestly just don't have the time to sit there and do 10, 15-minute voice notes for something like that. Like, I've explained it a million times throughout the thing, and I just saw that and thought that image and thought of you, thought I'd send it. But yeah, I mean, I think I said that in the voice note too. Spätzle. I don't think I've ever had either of those. I'll have to look those up when I'm done here. I prefer voice notes because it teaches you how to speak better. Texting is But I feel like voice notes help you be a better communicator. And that's why it's almost like practicing talking to real people. Well, I mean, really it is. No, I mean, I've understood where you're coming from, but we're beyond that. It was a whole different subject that I've kept talking about, that even on the last live, you weren't grasping it. You were talking about anything and everything else but the topic at hand. And it gets to a point where I'm just tired. I mean, yeah, to a certain extent that too, Rachel. What's up, Original? Well, thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. But you never explained what AET is, or what happened to your tooth, or your mouth, why your tooth was hurting. Oof. But whatever it is, if you don't want to share, I get it. I hope you can get that figured out and fixed, and hopefully you can get yourself relieved of some of that pain. I am not familiar with what that is. Rivenut. Damn, how did that happen? Right, Angel? You're like grinding your teeth at night or something? If you got to pay more attention, I've made several announcements that Saturdays Shane will be here, Mondays are solo. Well, hopefully whatever issues you have going on, you can get that fixed and develop better habits going forward. And I highly recommend, there's like these electric toothbrushes that do 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 4 times for 2 minutes. And it basically helps you brush your teeth better. I also, flossing is a major thing, and the tongue brushing. And not a lot of people do the tongue stuff. And I mean, yeah, I'd rather do voice notes too. It's a lot easier than typing a bunch of messages, and it's just easier for me to like get my point across. But again, I also feel like it's more like real world practice, having an actual conversation instead of typing shit out. But yeah. Well, where are you from, Angel? Are you also from the United States, or are you someone in the UK? Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what you're doing. If it's going to be a voice note or a text. I mean, simple stuff I'll do as a text, but for the most part, I try to do voice notes because it's just a lot easier for me. I don't see the spammy part. That's how most people communicate nowadays, but it does matter how you format it, though, on the second point. Well, welcome from Texas. I am from the Toledo, Ohio area. I've heard of Gainesville. I think we also have a Gainesville in Ohio, I believe. That too. I can do that sometimes. I'll say one thing and then I'll word it another way in the next message. Because I feel like the first way I didn't like get it across, the point across good enough. So then I reword it and send it again, but meaning the same thing. Yeah, there is a Gainesville in Florida. Shit, there seems to be a Gainesville in every fucking state. Well, I mean, how is it in Texas? That's another place I really want to visit. I mean, I've flown over Texas, but never directly been in Texas. But I'll be 30 here like next month myself. In Texas or in like Florida, Gainesville or something. Rachel? See, I do multiple text messages though too sometimes because it's like if I don't say it in the moment, if I don't write it in the moment, I'll forget. And if it's something important, I'll definitely do the multiple ones. And I always tell people, just respond when you can. Like, just because I'm sending it multiple times doesn't mean that I'm looking for a response right away. It's just, I have to get this out or I'm going to forget. Oh, I'm sure it's hot as fuck down there. Well, thank you, Rachel. Shit, if it's been hot up here in Ohio, I can only imagine how it is down there in Texas right now. I do want to visit the UK at some point too. That would be an interesting thing to do. Be able to see how different cultures are. But that's crazy. That's what happens when you make pew-pews illegal. People just resort to knives. So does it really make a difference? That is one reason why I like where I live. Just the United States in general having the right to bear arms, because got me fucked up. Fuck, man. Alright. I think I'm going to take this dog on a walk real quick. It doesn't hurt to get a little bit more exercise, I guess. I'm just fucking exhausted, but it'll be all good. But I'll take you guys with me. So just give me a moment here. It's like the size of a country. You're only 50 miles away from a new accent in England. North is barely English, like the Scottish. They're very different. That is quite interesting. And I have noticed how they are like so different, like the countries themselves and how many different ones there are all kind of clumped together. Didn't realize how like small each country is. I mean, I did, I should say. All right. Bear with me for 2 seconds so I can get all this shit together. Whew. It only takes about 15 minutes to walk around the complex, so I figured why not? I just got to get some of this stuff inside first. Well, the light I could actually just leave out here. It's not going to matter. But states have different accents in the U.S. Only our cities are 50 miles from each other. A new city, a new accent. That's craziness. But that would also be pretty interesting to see and experience, to be honest with you. One day. A little too busy for all that right now. But one day. But like I said, bear with me here. I'm going to try to get my shoes on, get this dog's leash on. And I gotta make sure I have a free hand. You might go jump in a mine pool. I mean, that actually sounds kind of fun. I've never even heard of such a thing. What the fuck is a mine pool? Like an old mine that's made into a pool? That's all I can think of here. Oh, excuse me. In 2 seconds, I gotta put the phone down so I can get him all together. And I gotta grab the dog shit bags. Sit. Which hopefully he doesn't have to shit, because it's gonna be a pain in the ass holding my phone and trying to pick up dog shit at the same time. He just went, so shouldn't be an issue. All right, let's go take this dog for a walk around the complex. I am so glad to get the fuck out of here soon. Might lose a connection for a second once it comes off the Wi-Fi though. Dude, quit pulling. All right. Little assholes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like cats too, but definitely prefer dogs. I mean, I also have a ball python as well. But that's low maintenance and easy to take care of and everything. I figured it might lose a connection for a second. Come on. Dude, walk. Hey, hey, hey. Sees another dog and wants to go batshit crazy. Come on. Walk. I don't know, I had a cat growing up and never got along with the dogs either. The dogs would just terrorize him. The cat pretty much lived in the basement. Dude. Oh. Fuck it. I've already signed up for it. I've already committed, already fucking walking, but fuck, I am tired. Well, that's a lot of fucking cats, my guy. The other thing I don't like about cats is how they have to shit inside. Then you gotta clean the litter box, and then that shit fucking stank. So personally, that's another reason why I like dogs. I'd much rather them just take them outside and they all do their business outside and you ain't nothing to worry about. I had a Labrador. She was wonderful, pretty sweet dog. Couldn't meet new people, around people. Couldn't harass her. Well, she was defending herself, and I am thankful. I mean, even though he's a Staffordshire Pit Bull Terrier, he's still good with people, kids. Like, I do truly believe it's all about how you raise them, especially when it comes to the Pit Bull breed. I do not believe they're bad dogs. I think it's the fucking owners that are bad, or can be bad, and that's the real issue of things. It's not the animal themselves. And I'm not saying that you were a bad owner with the Labrador. I'm just speaking in general right now. It's my missus. She took her two cats and her parents when they started living with me. Go stays with me and has a cat. I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat person, but you seem to got a lot of cats. I mean, I know it's not by choice necessarily, but man, I feel bad for you. I wouldn't want to deal with all those damn cats. But like I said, don't get me wrong, they're cool animals, but I can visit see them that way. I don't really want to own one. Not my thing. Although we do have a few of them around the complex that are like on the loose wild. One of them's been around here for fucking like 20 years, I guess, from one of my older neighbors. But, I mean, they must be getting fed by all the mice and stuff. We got fields and stuff around us, so my guess is that that's what they've been eating. So, hey. Kill two birds with one stone. The cats get to eat. We don't have to worry about mice. Shuba's dude's kind of dog, you get me? Sweet but very defensive. Yeah. I mean, dogs also pick up on people's energy. So, I mean, it could have been the people themselves too. That's the other thing. Usually if a dog don't like somebody, there's a reason for it. They're pretty receptive to that energy a lot more than we are. It might take us longer to learn somebody's true colors. But I feel like the dog can pick up on it pretty fast. So, I mean, hey. Oh, our cats are indoor cats. Never bring that shit into my house. What do you mean never bring it into your house, but it's an indoor cat? Did you mean outdoors or what? I apologize if the camera's a little shaky. I got him pulling on one hand and then I'm trying to stabilize with another, but I guess I'm not really trying that hard. It's just difficult to keep it all stable. Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, if they're indoor cats, you ain't got to worry about that. But I'm talking about the ones that are living outdoors, like the wild cats for the most part. So they keep the rodent population down. We don't want to do that either. But I mean, that makes sense, man. I get it. Come on, keep walking. That's the other thing about having a dog that's not fixed. This dude's got a fucking mark everywhere. Has to sniff everything and mark everything, especially if another dog's been there. It's fucking weird, too. Like, he'll try to lick where somebody else's dog fucking pissed or some shit like that. I think it's like the pheromones and hormones and that type of shit. Nasty dog, sometimes. Oh, man. I honestly cannot wait to fucking sit down. Never had an animal personality like my Katie. Well, they're all different. I don't think you'll ever have one that's like the same as another one, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, all animals have their own like personalities. It's just kind of like humans to some degree. Dude, relax. Whew. But is that all you've ever had is dogs for the most part? What about anything else besides dogs and cats? I had a scorpion for a little bit, but he died. Had to I didn't really have any way of getting rid of him. So tried to bury him. And then it really wasn't that hard with how tiny a scorpion is, but I've had scorpions, cats, dogs, snakes. Still have a snake. Almost done with this walk. Be able to sit my ass down. But yeah, man, I think that's the beauty of it, though. It's like all the animals have their own personalities. Yeah, especially if you got cats, you can't be letting that fucker out of the cage. Cats are gonna fucking eat that bitch up. I was never really a fan of like hamsters and things of that nature, to be honest with you. I just don't see the point. What's up, Rachel? Come on. Keep walking. Almost done with this walk. About to walk back in. I mean, it's a good like half mile or some shit to go all the way around. Come on. It looks like somebody left their wallet on the dog shit thing. I mean, cats lick you too. So I don't know where she's getting that explanation from. Or that reasoning. I don't think I'd want a bald cat either. But that's what's up, Rachel. Whew. Now I can finally sit. Oh. But yeah, I mean, that logic is kind of skewed. Cats lick too. And their tongues are fucking weird. It's very rough. I mean, maybe they don't lick as much, but their tongues are still like just off-putting. Ooh. All right, now to go back outside. Give me a second here. Gotta get my waters in my pocket so I can try to carry all these tripods and shit out at the same time. Oh. But yeah. Whew. Man, these whole like past 2 weeks has been fucking crazy. Woo-hoo. I do get what she means, like dogs are a bit sloppy compared to cats, but it's all part of their happy and love. Great animals, just treat them good. I mean, I don't know. I think they're like the same when it comes to that aspect. Come on. Come on. That too, Rachel, that too. Move. Move. But I mean, they are both great types of animals. I mean, what can you do? They gotta clean themselves somehow, right? They can't shower like you and I. I mean, I guess they could if we do it, but fuck. Oh. Cats just can be little assholes. But on the flip side, so can dogs. So, I mean, I don't know. If I get a cat, I want to get one of those like lynx, like the big ass cats about the size of my dog. Something he could play with still, because they're the same size. Although I heard those can be little assholes. Even to the fucking owners, the people that fucking feed them. I'm not saying they bring rats home, even though some do. What I'm saying is that we have ones that are loose here, right? And that's what they eat is the rats. So then people don't have to deal with them coming into their home. That's what I was saying with that. But what you afraid of a mouse for? Or a rat? My snake also eats those. Whew. Oh, man. Man, I'm fucking tired, man. I don't know why. It's just constantly go, 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 go. Which is nice, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, like, it starts to wear you out. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Don't want to catch the rat plague or something like that. Fuck. Nah, I went out on the fucking boat yesterday, and we went to a sandbar, so we had to put the anchor down. First time ever doing that. I went to go try to throw the anchor down, then try to find it, and I ended up fucking like jamming my foot into that motherfucker, and that shit hurt so bad. My fucking top of my foot's like kind of like swollen and bruised. Oh, I can't have caffeine this late. If I drink coffee now, I won't sleep tonight. I'm very, caffeine affects me pretty well. Well, how is decaf going to keep you up? That means I have to go to the store to get it. I don't got decaf. Honestly, I don't feel like going to the damn store. I get sunburned like once a year. After I get the first sunburn out of the way, I just tan from there on out. I don't even think I've been burnt yet this year, to be honest. I also don't believe the sun's bad. I believe what the issue is the fucking sunscreen. You must have like a paler, whiter skin than myself. I have a little bit of a darker but white complex. I mean, I'm not like white. I'm surprised. Because isn't it usually just fucking rainy there? Nah, that's the shit. That's where you get your health issues from. It's not the sun that causes issues. Well, I mean, at least you got sun instead of it being rainy all the time. I prefer the heat wave over the fucking rain. But I don't understand what you mean by drinking milk for spices, but no, like, for real, it's the sunscreen that causes your issues. People think sunscreen prevents the issues, cancer, things of that nature, and I completely disagree. If anybody's ever read the ingredients on sunscreen, and then you know that your skin is the biggest, like, absorbent organ on the body, put two and two together, and I think that's where a lot of your issues are coming from. I don't think the sun causes shit. If anything, it's fucking good for you. Well, it is good for you. Yeah, I disagree. And I know what I'm not saying they say that it stops you from getting cancer, but what I'm saying is a lot of people say it's protection from the sun causes cancer. That's a load of fucking shit. I do not believe it helps, is what I'm basically trying to say here. It's actually what's causing the issues. Yes, but sunscreen. But it's the sunscreen. If you look at the, let me make this simpler. Do some research on some of the ingredients that are in sunscreen, and if you connect the dots, you'll find research that points to some of those causing skin cancer. There's no evidence that supports the sun causing cancer, but there is evidence of sunscreen causing cancer. It's that simple. That's all I'm trying to say here. I mean, being in the heat could, but so could being in the extreme cold. I mean, it depends on what you're talking about. All I'm saying is I wasn't talking about heat. I wasn't talking about cold. I'm talking about sunscreen and the sun. That's the two things I'm referring to here. Sunscreen and the sun. Yeah, I highly recommend it. I believe some of them even have like Red 40 and shit in them too, which again, that ingredient within itself is known to cause cancer and other illnesses. I also think it depends on the person. Some people don't have the best water intake, hydration, food. A lot of that has to play into it too when it comes to extreme weather, whether it be extreme heat, extreme cold, whatever the case may be. I mean, how you take care of yourself matters too. I mean, it also, that can dwindle down all the way down to the body type. Or what other issues you possibly have, what other health concerns or issues that you possibly have. Then it'll also depend on how the heat and the cold react to you. I mean, it's very situational, really dependent on the person when it comes to the extreme cold or the extreme heat. Yeah, but not just water. You need to make sure that you have the right amount of sodium, and I believe it's magnesium. It's like magnesium, sodium, and I think potassium. That's what actually helps the body absorb the hydration. But even if you can just do water, that definitely helps. But that's why if you've noticed like the electrolyte packets or, well, that's the other thing is electrolytes. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it's like the sodium, potassium, and the magnesium that is what helps convert to electrolytes, which keeps you hydrated. But if you don't have all that, excuse me, at least make sure you're staying hydrated even with just water. But there's a lot of things that go into that, really. Well, Dasani water has a lot more than magnesium. I guarantee you they're not banned because it has magnesium in it. Magnesium is a natural component that the body needs. I've actually interviewed a functional medicine doctor a couple of years back. His name was Dr. Timothy Scott Hyatt. You can look him up. You can find out who I'm talking about right away. And even he says that most people are magnesium deficient. So your body needs magnesium. So I can promise you, Lewis, the UK didn't ban it because of magnesium. There's other stuff in Dasani water that shouldn't be in there. It's not the magnesium, homie. Your body literally needs magnesium. Depends on what supplements you're taking. That's the other, like, a lot of these things vary. I mean, sometimes yeah, I don't think so. I also don't believe everything that's on Google. But there are other chemical components that are in Dasani water that do not need to be in there. That's why I don't drink plastic water bottles or any of the brands that are in plastic. But when it comes to supplements, well, yeah, food's going to be your best medicine. But if you're going to take magnesium, make sure it's only magnesium. And it depends on which one. There's like different ones. There's magnesium stearate, there's magnesium glycinate, there's like 3 or 4 forms of magnesium. Some like stearate's not good. It's like the worst type of magnesium you can take. Then it depends on what else is in that magnesium. Like if you look at a lot of supplements, it's not just that one ingredient. They have a list of other things that's in there. Another thing that people don't know is that a lot of your nutrients and stuff that you need, they depend on certain things in order to work. Yes, it is very complex with absorption. That's also why it depends on which type you're taking. Well, that's not magnesium. Plus bromate. That's what I mean, it's cut with other stuff. So it's not because of the magnesium. When I was selling supplements, I was selling 500 milligram magnesium things, and it was allowed in the UK. And I know Dasani does not have anywhere near 500 milligrams of any sort of magnesium in their water. I had to know the rules and regulations for selling supplements across different countries. So I'm telling you right now, it's not because of the magnesium, like I keep saying. I don't know. Drink glass mountain water. Like go up to the mountains and get a glass of water? I mean, that might not be a bad idea. I mean, I just eat whole foods. I mean, a lot of times either Fresh Thyme or Kroger, actually. But I always look for the organic stuff. Always shop on the outside of the aisles. That's where all your good stuff's going to be. And if you can get it organic. Especially in the United States. I wasn't... Lewis, you're killing me, homie. Like, I swear... You don't, it's like in one ear, halfway, some pertained, and then the rest of it goes out the other ear, homie. I wasn't talking about Dasani. I'm sure you could probably get Dasani illegally in the UK through a third party who isn't aware of our laws. I didn't sell Dasani water. I sold magnesium supplements. And I could sell them in the UK. Gotta listen to everything I'm saying, homie. Not just bits and pieces. What I said had nothing to do with selling Dasani. I didn't sell Dasani. I would never sell Dasani. I wouldn't put my name behind it. That's not a fun fact. That's not a fact. Killing me, Lewis. Killing me. I'm not much of a drinker. Very, 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 very rare occasions. Making conversation is one thing. But saying that you're spitting facts is like a totally separate thing. I was always saying it wasn't fact. I was just going off what you said word for word. What's up, Adam? I'm 29. 2404. Relax. Oh. I'm just out on the patio. Usually, like on Mondays, I'll come out on the balcony. Especially when it's nice like this outside. And then when I have more people, like when I have Martellus and Shane with me, I'll do it in the office because I have like the actual like professional lighting and stuff that I can set up and we can all fit in frame. Where here I'm just using this kind of like a portable light per se. Well, thank you, Sky High. That is the goal. Even though you might be 80, 90 years old, the goal is to still die young. All right, productivity, but goodbye. You don't have anything of value to add to the conversation, and you have no reason being here. I'm not doing this shit tonight. Just going to hide you from the channel. Have a great time. Man, people are annoying. Yeah, things have changed. I'm not doing the trolling shit. If you want to come in here talking shit and trolling and not actually add to the conversation at hand or just say some out-of-the-wall, fucking out-of-pocket bullshit, I'm not arguing. I'm just hiding people and deleting people from the channel. But damn, man, that's high. It's not that bad here. It's probably like in the 71, 72 range right now. Yeah, first thing you asked about was my degree in nutrition. I ignored that, but then after the other I'm not doing it. It's so annoying. I like you guys because you guys actually talk about real shit, but I'm not doing this, I have to prove myself because I'm not going to prove myself. If you guys don't like what I'm saying, then leave. It's that simple. You don't like my advice? Leave. I could give 2 fucks less. Oh, Lewis, I did. I already deleted. That's why you can't see them, is because I deleted them and hid them from the channel. But that's the way I look at it. I'm not proving myself to anybody. You don't want to listen, there's the door. If you're just here, because I've tried to do that with people, and it's like I'm talking to a goddamn wall. So I'm not doing it no more. I've learned my lesson. Yeah, you got that right, Rachel. But that troll era is still going around. Actually, I didn't know that was you, Adam. I didn't know you were here that long ago, if I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, some are funny. And that I can tolerate, but some of it's just plain just annoying as fuck. If I don't find it funny, then I'm just gonna get rid of them. Because don't get me wrong, some of them could be entertaining, and I can troll back. Some of them are just downright fucking retarded and annoying, and I ain't got the patience or the time tonight. Oh. Yeah, because honestly, I'm not really tolerating much of it anymore. Yeah, they can be. And then some can be downright retarded. What's up, Vince? No, Rachel, I'm just tired, to be completely honest. It has been a long couple of weeks. We'll just say that. It's been good, but I'm fucking exhausted. To be honest with you, if I didn't say that I was going to be here tonight, I wouldn't be here tonight. But I said I was going to be here on Mondays from 8:30 to 10:30, and so that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that too, Lewis. Good to see you too, Vince. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh, fuck. I mean, it's not bad with you guys. It's just the other shit that I'm not in the mood to deal with tonight. The trolling shit. Like, I enjoy what we're doing right now, but I don't enjoy the bullshit. Especially when it's fucking ignorant stuff and it's not actually funny. It's just somebody that wants to have a little bit of an argument. And I'm not in the argumentative mood. I'd rather just get rid of them and then be done with it and move on. I had Balance. If you guys are, I think they're pretty much only in Ohio, but it's called Pan Asian Balance Grill. I didn't really have time to cook, so I try to find good places to eat, which they're all natural. They actually grow in Toledo, in the downtown area. You can actually go and see where they grow all of the plants and stuff that they use for the food. It's all cleanly grown in like a hydroponic situation right behind the restaurant itself. But I had a Yum Yum bowl. But yeah, I do like that. I like transparency. A lot of these companies be on some bullshit. Like, for example, I don't know if this is true. This is something that I saw about like Costco going through a lawsuit because they were labeling certain stuff as natural and it wasn't really natural. Had like 25 ingredients, this, that, and the other. So I guess they're in a lawsuit for that. I don't drink, so this last part doesn't matter, but I guess they were advertising tequila as like 100% blue agave, and it wasn't. Those are just some examples why I like transparency. Long story short. Yeah, Ohio is shit. I'm not offended by that at all. And Toledo is not much better, I will be honest. I don't actually stay in Toledo. I'm in a suburb on the outskirts. The other one's name's Martellus. The other one's Shane. Like you said, you know Shane. Basically, we get together twice a week to create, like batch create content for like the skits and things of that nature. But I mean, things are going pretty well. It's getting better every time. I mean, that's pretty much it, man. Between the testing limits page and then my own personal page with the workout program and stuff. But my main goal still is to monetize YouTube. But it grows every time I do these lives, and a lot of the times, I mean, I think I've gained almost 30 subscribers in the last week, just on YouTube itself. I mean, he might have been doing that just to get views. Just because, you know, if people come into something like that, oh yeah, I'm not worried about it. I know for a fact it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. I just got to keep pushing. Well, good luck to you, and Val. And thank you for working in the ER and taking care of people. I'm not a big pharma person, but I do believe in emergency medicine. So thank you for that. Thank you for your service. I was found one live where it was a dude in the Uber. He was wearing a cowboy hat saying he was an actor driving by Hollywood, but he refused to flip the camera. Yeah, it's that intense, like, I can't even think right now. It's the that's what keeps people on edge. So they stay in, and it'll probably spark some chats, stuff in the chat and in the comments, and people really wanting to flip the camera over and stuff. It's just a way to like bring people in. I don't necessarily agree with it because you're not being very truthful, but yeah, people are weird when they got in their lives. It's individual work. I own what I own, my personal brand and my own Testing Limits entertainment brand. We just help each other. They each do their own thing. Shane's a producer. I help him film content. I do skits with him for his pages. Martellus is actually in film school. He's working on his own series right now. I'm not going to talk too much about that because I don't know what he wants really out there. But basically, he's coming out with this short series, something that could be on like Netflix, Prime, things of that nature. So, and he's also in film school. So he's actually been teaching me a little bit more on when it comes to like the acting, the filming, how to run. I just got an actual camera. It's like a $1,700 like Sony whatever, it does video and photos. So teaching me how to run that and stuff like that. We just help each other out. I have thought about that, but I feel like it's not very entertaining. And I like to do stuff that I like find fun too, at the same time. Very good network of people. I also work with some other people more off camera that have helped me through my content creation journey because they've already made it. I think like 2 different accounts on TikTok with 1.1 million followers, couple YouTube channels, one with like 500,000 subscribers, one with 250, and then like a few others. And yeah, but it's easier for females. But I don't think you guys will ever see those people. Or if you do, it'll be very rare. Like, she was actually the one I was on the boat with yesterday. So if you saw my Instagram story, you did get to see the other person I was referring to. What was the funniest thing to ever happen to you? I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know on that one, Adam. I'll be honest with you. I've had some crazy shit happen, but nothing really like sparks anything right now that I could actually like wholeheartedly answer that. Yeah, that's why I always say your network is your net worth, as the old saying goes. It's also why I'm very picky on who I surround myself with. Jesus, Lewis. I don't know, I'm just not much of a drinker. I don't see any benefits to it. Especially working out 6 days a week. It kills the gains, it kills the progress. I mean, it's poison for the liver, it's poison to the body. It's the same stuff we use to embalm people with. Call me no fun, I don't care. I'm not a drinker. Don't get me wrong, I'll smoke weed, but that's about it. I mean, I also do believe in the medicinal benefits of mushrooms, ayahuasca, things of that nature as well. I actually do want to go down to either Florida or Peru to sit with an actual shaman and go through like an ayahuasca trip. And yes, that is very true, Adam. It's crazy how life works sometimes, Lewis. But it all happens for a reason. It all happens how it's meant to happen. But that's good, man. Yeah, that'll happen, Lewis. especially if you're not so careful. It is very crazy how life works. But I'm a big believer in when it happens, it was just meant to happen, and there's a bigger reasoning behind it. And sometimes we don't see it until later. I actually made a short video on that a couple, like last week or something. It's also why, to some extent, I'm trying to learn to just go with the flow of things. Not everything happens as you plan it to. And sometimes it's okay to give up a little bit of control to the universe, to God, whatever you believe in, and just see what comes out of it. There's only so much you can do. And the one thing that you can control is your mindset. He says that's the scariest crap ever. What do you mean, Adam? I believe in Shane's new hairstyle. Okay. Sometimes we need the outside motivation to be able to get us to where we're supposed to go. But that's good, Lewis. That makes more sense, Adam. Fucking YouTube wants to fucking censor shit. Rachel, you still here? Well, that is good news, Lewis. And see, in the moment, you might have been panicking. Like, fuck, I'm going to have this kid and this, that, and the other, and then it all worked out. And look where you're at now. 10 times better spot. Yeah, I can't say I can relate to that. It doesn't really censor me as much. I mean, I've been able to self-censor or like beat around the bush a little bit so I don't get my shit banned. But I'm glad it doesn't censor you for like cursing and shit like that, because that'd be fucked. And I mean, honestly, who died and said this word's bad and this word's good and blah, 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 blah? Like, get the fuck out of here. They're words. I mean, yes, words have meaning, but fuck and sex, well, sex, I guess, is the same fucking thing. Well, I guess it depends on context. But you get what I'm fucking saying. Why does it matter? Why are some words inherently bad and some words are just not? Like crap and shit. It's poop. Who gives a fuck? You might have to beat around the bush a little bit, Adam. Word it differently so it doesn't censor it. Salvia is just another form of DMT, dimethyltryptamine, which we all produce naturally when we sleep. That's what our dreams are made of. But yeah, it probably would censor you if you said fuck. But I honestly don't know. It lets me be. I've never done that one personally, but there's another form of it called it's like the the Mexican Bufopian toad or some shit like that, that some chemist back in the 70s was stranded in the desert and got this great idea to take the Bufopian toad and like excrete the liquid onto his like windshield and then let it dry and ingested it in some way. And it was giving the same effects. I think it was like a different form of DMT per se. I think it was like MEO DMT or MEO5 DMT or something of that nature. But because of that now, in current times, those toads are actually going extinct down in Mexico. They're very hard to find naturally now. Crazy what about 50 years can do. That would be a wild experience. Smart man to move to Thailand. I'm certified in hydroponics from seed to finish, from seed to harvest, through Oaksterdam University out in LA. But yeah, I mean, I guess it does vary. But I actually cultivated this shit for like 6 years in my past. It was fun, but it's also a lot of work. And with what I got going on now, it's hard to take care of everything, take care of plants, and do everything I'm doing now is just damn near impossible. Not really. Never really had much happen that's like crazy story worthy. It's always pretty much been a good time, except for New Year's in like 2018 or something like that, maybe, where I just wanted it to be over. It was the worst fucking thing of my life, and haven't done anything since. It was just a bad thing. Like, I was trying to sleep but couldn't sleep, and man, I just was not in a good headspace. Just completely anxious for like 14 hours. It was horrible. Yeah, that is. Oh no, I've tried pretty much everything underneath the sun. I actually talk about it in one of my videos on like the full about me thing. It's like an hour and 43 minutes long. It's pretty much my story from childhood to about current. I've experimented with pretty much everything. But for me, I was always very fascinated by the different psychological effects of different things. And so I would go and like research it a lot further, like down to like how it was made, how it made people react, why it did that, what the chemical components were. Like, it was just very interesting. So I also self-experimented and had my own fun. But there was nothing that I ever was like hooked on. Oh, I'm sure you can. They're very easy to grow. Very easy to grow yourself if you know the right people. Oh, trust me, Lewis, it's all there too. I'm sure if you knew the right person, you can get your hands on anything there. That's interesting, Adam. I mean, I wouldn't want to go to college for it. I don't really believe in the college system. I mean, I'm a college graduate, but it's done nothing for me. I've learned everything myself by doing in business. But if I can get a hold of those old textbooks on Amazon, that would be interesting from those classes. Because even to this day, I'm still interested in like a lot of that stuff. Like, it's I don't know if anybody's ever watched Hamilton's Pharmacopoeia. I think it's Pharmacopoeia, but it's on Vice, and he pretty much goes and like each episode's about a different substance, and he goes and breaks it down, and he tries it and like films the whole like experience and stuff like that. It's actually very interesting. You can kind of experience it through his eyes instead of, you know, having to take the risk with your own self. But to be completely honest, I don't regret anything I've done. I had good times with a lot of stuff, but I don't know. I understand that most of it's not good for you, can cause a lot of issues, dependence issues, things of that nature. It's just not worth it. Although when I was 16, they had me in rehab for marijuana when it wasn't legal here, and it was like this big thing. That was terrible. I have some stories from that, though. For example, we lived in like this dormitory. It was like an old church converted into like a rehab facility place, whatever, in the middle of Toledo, like in the worst part of Toledo, remind you. But anyway, I mean, it was pretty much like downtown, but like over by, like, if anybody's familiar with the Cherry Woods or whatever, like you could walk in the middle of the daytime and you could hear gunshots going off. But anyway, when we were in there, there was this kid that had issues with, how do I word this? Sniffing things that you're not supposed to ingest, like paint and other dumb shit, right? So anyway, he thought it'd be a good idea to eat his Old Spice deodorant to try to, you know, catch a feeling. And because of that motherfucker eating his goddamn deodorant, we had to have our deodorant locked up. So we would get it in the morning after we showered, if you were the morning crew that showered, or you'd get it at night from lockup, if you were the night crew that were showering. Fucking retards, man. That I could say, any of that chemical man-made stuff I've never experimented with, never had any inclination to experiment with. Like, to me, that's just not something that we're supposed to ingest. Period. And I don't understand why some people do. But this dude was just dumb, man. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, he had some severe issues. That's interesting, Adam. I'm definitely gonna have to look into that. See if I can find some of like their old textbooks or something. Yeah, see, that's exactly some of the issues he had, and that's the shit that I will not experiment with. I'm cool on all that. That I cannot get behind, I don't understand, and I have no interest in giving it a shot. That's probably why boy was so damn stupid. From all that type of stuff, fried his brain cells. Probably had like 2 of those fuckers floating around. I mean, it is, but it's also has to be like chemically made with other stuff in order to make it into the stuff that you're using for fuel. So though part of it might be, it's not all. Exactly, original. I agree with you on that one. Yes. You'd have to be an absolute fool. I don't get that one. That's one thing I just cannot get behind. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. People are just, they don't think. So I'm pretty sure he was in there for something to do with like spray paint. And, you know, like, you get what I'm saying. I'm not even going to say it, but his thing of choice was spray paint. That just sounds like fucking dangerous, having batteries explode on you, especially when it's like this tight, wrapped in like metal thing. If it explodes, you're gonna get like shrapnel everywhere. Fuck that shit. Well, I mean, that's good, Lewis. Having some fun doing some art with spray cans is one thing. But doing that is just retarded. What the fuck? Yeah, I can't say I've ever really seen anybody do anything like that either. Yeah, fuck that, I don't want my skin melted. But yeah, I mean, I've never really seen anybody ingest anything like that. Although I've seen people, how do I word this one? Inject stuff that kind of slumps you out. I don't know how people do that shit neither. Like the whole needle thing scares the fuck out of me. Yes, Adam, I have heard that one. Actually, I was at an EDM festival a couple weeks ago in the summertime, and every single fucking porter potty had this Kirby sticker that was advertising that stuff and a phone number. So you would call this number and then you'd go to this dude's like campsite and he'd have everything you need when it comes to those. Well, I mean, good for you, Original, because it's not fun to watch. To me, it was just, I mean, I was 16 or 17 at the time, so it was kind of scary, to be honest. Come on, dude. Fucking with shit. 2 seconds, the dog knocked the light down. Oh, my makeshift lights on this very flimsy thing. The dog decided to knock it down. Come on, back up. That's what I mean. They could be annoying sometimes, but I love them dearly. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, people are retarded. But that's good. At least you guys don't have that problem. I went to San Francisco and they were just doing it right there on the streets, passing a bunch of people and stuff like that, just injecting. No, Shane's not here, Original. Cash. Cash. Look. Oh. Bruh. Y'all gotta pay attention. I don't like repeating myself, but Mondays are by myself, Saturdays are with Shane, and then sometimes Martellus too. So keep that in mind. No, I didn't lock Shane in a cellar again. Maybe I did in the past though. Shane's in the dungeon. That's horrible, Original. But no, he'll be here Saturday. Well, actually, I mean, he'll be here tomorrow, but we don't do lives on Tuesdays anymore. We don't have enough time. Doesn't get here till like 6, and then we usually are running these skits and stuff until about 11 or 12 o'clock at night. Barely have enough time to do that, so. It was actually his name when I got him. What do you mean that's how he has so much time with practice? Oh, because he's locked in a dungeon? You guys are rude. You mean BoJack? I'm not familiar with. I mean, I've seen the regular show, but I'm not familiar with who you're referring to. The only thing I can think of was BoJack when you're talking about a horse. From that old, well, not really old, but that series on Netflix. But what's up, Vince? Why haven't you posted any more videos, homie? Yeah, I'll look it up here when I get done. My other phone's inside and it's off right now. I don't feel like getting up to grab it. But I will. I'll look that up. Oof. Man, I'm fucking tired. I'm almost half tempted to fucking bring the bong out here, but I'm not sure how like fucking YouTube Live is with that shit, to be honest. Yeah, that was the other option, was just doing it off screen just to be safe. They do it on screen or off screen all the time. I just don't know if I want to risk it, even if they do it on screen, but fuck it. I'm about to go grab it. Oh. And it's so beautiful. Oh, you can't even see the sky, damn it. There we go. I mean, you can barely see the sky. Anyway. There were these twin sliding joints. Oh, I feel like joints are slightly different than a bong. It's dark. Being out of pocket's like random or left field or like just saying some crazy ass shit. Pocket poo? The fuck is pocket poo? I guess it's already loaded. Whew. But yeah, I mean, out of pocket's just like crazy ass shit. That's why I don't know. I like doing weird shit. I mean, if you guys have been watching my shorts and you already know that. Come on. I have fun with the out-of-pocket shit. Stay tuned for this next week when it comes to the testing limit stuff. We really upped the ante on the out-of-pocket shit. For example, I did a video where I show you how to get a clothes hanger out of your ass. Because I know all you guys have been in that situation, right? Yeah, I kind of figured. So you're welcome, because I made a video to help you. Oh, that's going on Testing Limits, not my personal page. I don't know if any of you guys follow my entertainment page, but it's definitely a good one too. It's a little bit more out of pocket and kind of more out there. No rhyme or reason, just like bullshit, brain rot, just whatever comes to my mind. We just do it. I have not pooed my pants lately, original. I kind of stopped doing a lot of that. And the AI stuff, yeah. I'm getting more into like actually like acting out skits and things of that nature. There's ones I want to tell you about, but I'd rather you just see them. But I'll leave you with this at least. I teach you how to make a banana smoothie. That's all I can really say on that one. But if you guys haven't, check out testinglimits.com. It's literally testing limits, DOT.com. No, using fake weights was not part of them. What the fuck is that, Lewis? I don't even know what you're talking about, man. I've never heard of that. What is that? Like a type of pop? Well, here's the thing. I don't really drink pop either. I drink water and coffee. But you got to explain it more. Banana bung cocktail. What the fuck is that? Well, I don't really like Fanta either. I don't like pop. Whoops. Should be all right, though. I quit for like 8 weeks. Took a tolerance break and then I went back to it, but I have no tolerance now, which is nice. Before, I could just wax upon wax from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed, didn't feel shit. I was smoking the shit for like 10 years. I ain't going back to that shit. I only smoke at night. I don't smoke all day anymore. Only at night, only green. Flower. Well, that's interesting. I'm going to have to look that up. A Lucozade. Is that how you pronounce it? Adam, I have no idea what the fuck that is. Please elaborate. And what the fuck is BAL ball knowledge? Well, for the stuff you guys want me to look up, go to any of my random ass videos and just comment, look this up, because I'm not going to remember all that. I do remember the horse thing, though. Shit, I don't have any room for lazy days. Not lately. Shit's been fucking wild. Oh. Well, yeah, the media is controlled by all that. If you look at all the... Let me just make this simple, like Facebook, YouTube, X, Twitch. Well, I don't know if Elon Musk is Jewish, but all the other ones are owned by Jews. That's interesting. I mean, I know ball is supposed to be like the devil or some shit. Or like evil shit. Is he really? Bruh, I never knew Elon Musk was Muslim. You're gonna have to give me more than that, original. I am, hold back. Well, I mean, I got gas of the other type, too, for you. Did you hear that? Wasn't holding that in. I mean, yeah, that whole lizard thing does track. Same thing with fucking Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, that shit wouldn't surprise me one fucking bit. But basically, the Jewish people own all of our media. The media in itself is controlled by the government. That's why I don't watch the fucking news, because it's all fucking lies. Or it's a psyop. So there might be some truth mixed in there with some lies. I don't know. Just like they say red meat's bad. Just like they say eggs are bad. Just like they say cholesterol's bad. None of that shit's fucking bad. It's a fucking psyop. I'm not pop cultured. Lewis. Yeah, I'm not pop cultured. That's not my specialty. Shane can tell you that. Shane's usually the ones that knows the pop culture references and has to explain them to me. So yeah, I'm not quite I'm still not following. I'm going to be completely honest with you. No, Shane's not a Jew. I'm talking like actual pop culture, like different creators, content creators, musicians, artists, actors, movies, music, all that stuff. Like, I'm not hip to a lot of that. How long can I what? Ha! I ain't doing all that now, Lewis. Maybe back before I took my tolerance break, but not no more. I'm not trying to throw up. Come on, dude, move. You're good. But yeah, I'll have to look into that more, I guess. The BAAL knowledge. That's not something I'm really hip to. I mean, I can hold it, but did you guys know that that's actually a myth, right? It doesn't do anything but deprives you of more oxygen. So it doesn't actually do anything to hold it longer or so on and so forth. It's just depriving yourself of oxygen with that stuff in your system, and it makes you feel like that for at least a second. But it's really just oxygen deprivation. It's been longer than 2 weeks. It's been weeks on end, my guy. I wake up, pour coffee, and then I get to it. Like, I'm sitting there editing and doing my posting as I'm having my fucking coffee, and the day just goes on from there. Get my other shit done with the other business that I'm doing, hit the gym, come back, work on some side projects, so on and so forth. Sigma Ligma. What? What the fuck are you talking about, Original? You got to explain this more before you start talking more. Well, what do you want me to say to that, Vince? No, I don't want to smell your shitter. I mean, I wasn't ignoring you. I just didn't know really what to say to that. I thought it would be obvious that nobody wants to smell anybody's shitter. What do you mean, Lewis? A hazy smoker. Do you like nuggy weed? I mean, isn't it all nugs to some degree? Sometimes it's possible, and then sometimes it'll fucking give me a copyright. That's why I don't do it, is because I don't want to get the copyright bullshit. I mean, if Shane was here, we could play his music because he owns it, but... Oh, yeah. I mean, I prefer the more dense ones. It's usually indica leaning when it's a little bit denser. Your fluffier stuff is usually a hybrid or more like a sativa leaning hybrid. That's quite a conundrum, Original. But now I get what you're saying, Lewis. I also hate the stigma that goes with this shit. Like, a lot of people think that if somebody smokes marijuana, that they're fucking, like, just retarded, lazy fucks. And clearly, I'm not one. And there's clearly other ones out there that can smoke and be productive in society. Now, there are some that can't. But it's not everybody. Crackhead lullaby. I mean, that is true, Original. And that's where that stipulation should be. Yeah, but I don't mind it grinding up finer. To be honest. I mean, I use a grinder. I just forgot I already had stuff loaded. So I didn't have to grind nothing up. But I was going to use more of like the hybrid one I have. Not the indica one, but the indica one was already loaded, so I was like, alright, fuck it. Plus, I'd rather relax. Are any of you guys familiar with Kratom? I just like feeling retarded while doing stuff I'm good at. Well, to be honest with you guys, I started all this smoking from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed. It didn't stop me then. It just made things last longer because I had to take breaks in between to smoke this, that, and the other, and I couldn't get stuff done as fast. But I was just as productive. I think I was cloudy-headed more. First one, Original, not the second one. Yeah, that's how I feel, Lewis. Well, Vince, it depends on what you're trying to do. But I do like the white vein Kratom. Yeah, especially in the daytime and stuff, like after coffee or something, or as a pre-workout. Oh man, it's shit's crazy. I got hip to that from the Kava bar, but it's pretty much just in the coffee family, but a type of tea. But anyway, and you can still drive and not be that fucked up, this, that, and the other. It doesn't affect your motor skills, all that. But anyway, back to Vince. You would know, Original. I'm sure it is, honestly, though. But I don't know how long you could do it before you start destroying your body. But you just got to think of stuff, man. Like, are you trying to do more like, I don't know, me personally, when I come on here and talk, it's stuff that randomly comes to mind. And so I just talk about it. I don't know, like a lot of the stuff, it's just like, if it comes to mind, I do it. Because otherwise I feel like, I mean, no idea is a bad idea. You don't know until you test it out. When you're doing social media, it's kind of like almost a lottery. Like, I don't fully believe in this whole algorithm stuff. I don't believe, I mean, trends are real, yes, but the algorithm stuff, I only believe in to a certain extent. I'm like kind of on the fence about it, because I've seen the dumbest shit that had nothing to do with the goddamn algorithm go viral. Don't smoke too much, ruin your yeah, that's the other thing. That's why I'm not going back to concentrate. And yes, Adam, I do. I'm just not ready to settle down yet. I always said stuff. People who struggle with drinking stuff, yeah, some choose boxing, some choose running, some choose reading books, I choose becoming a father. Yeah, I mean, there's a book called, it's about habit hacking. It's by James Clear, Atomic Habits. And he talks about stuff similar to that. It's not necessarily getting rid of a habit, but you want to replace it with something more beneficial to your life. And you can use that technique with almost anything in your life. I don't really have any name ideas, Adam. That's not something I put much thought into at all. Yeah, I mean, well, you have a good one too, Original. Thank you for showing up again. Glad having you. But yeah, man, I ain't got no name ideas. I mean, I'm on fucking some of these dating sites right now, but it's not to date. I literally have it in my bio. I am not here to date is how it starts out. I'm just trying to find females to bring on the live. Like I've said, females do have it easier when it comes to social media. So you can use each other. The fuck you talking about, Lewis? I don't know if I like the name James, but anyway, you can use them to bring in more views. And if there's somebody who wants to learn how social media is done or wants to do a live, and it's kind of like a two-way street, or you could pay them and make it worth their time. Well, that's literally what I got these sites for, was to find other females to bring on these lives, to interview, conversate with, I guess just for the eye candy portion. I mean, I'm just being real with you. I know that doesn't really sound the best, or I probably didn't word it the best way possible. There could have been better ways to do that. But what's said is done. No. I mean, I appreciate it, Lewis, but I also have that same connection. How do I... Let me put it this way. I know a lot about how the adult industry works from behind the scenes, because I'm really good friends with somebody who used to do that, like on all the main platforms, and then they got into OF. But I do have those connections. I don't know, man. I don't necessarily want that. It has to be local. That's the other thing. If they're not local to the Toledo area, it's not going to really be possible. That's why I have the dating site set at like 15 miles, 20 miles, I think. I'm only looking for local girls right now. I mean, otherwise that might help, but I could have already done the same thing. I need local people, not people from all over. But maybe someday, or if I'm down in that area and I need somebody. Man, my fucking foot. I mean, I actually run some different profiles of that nature as like a side hustle thing. So I'm also pretty familiar in the space in general, and that's why I do give the differentiation that there's a huge difference. Like I talked about this in my last live, between porn and the OF type of stuff. It's two separate categories. I mean, I wouldn't mind, Lewis. I just don't know if I'll actually ever need it anytime soon, because like I said, it's got to be more local. Unless he knows anybody in the Toledo area. I mean, it's possible. I mean, he's in Miami. I decay what state you're. I'm in Ohio. It's probably about 20 hours away from where he's at. Yeah, what Adam said, in Ohio. Which is about, depending on what part of Florida. Well, you said Miami. I don't know how far Miami is. It might be like 22 hours. So we're about 22 hours apart from the Miami area. Or far from. But I'll tell you another little side hustle that hasn't hit mainstream yet that I've been into. I'm not going to say much. You can find your research just by doing a simple Google search. For one, there's a guy called, it's like Noctane. If you go to his YouTube, you can find all the tutorials that you need. But basically what he does is he helps you run an AI girl, influencer. Yeah, we'll just say influencer. Using a real like generation thing and how to get around a lot of the bullshit. I ain't got one. Although I ain't gonna lie, at some point in my life, I did think about finding models to shoot with and then starting one, but not going down that road. So you almost were right, Adam. But I went a different direction. I went the AI model route. But I mean, he might, if he's a well-networked guy, I mean, he might have connections in this area. Not Shane. I can't give out really much more information because the clients on there, I don't want them to figure it out. But it does say in the profile that it's AI generated. There's a whole AI fucking warning in it, so legally I'm covered, and it's not a big deal because you have to disclose that. And as long as you disclose that, that's really all that matters. But, I mean, you might be able to talk to your, Lewis, you might be able to talk to your guy down there, and I'm sure he might know something about that little side hustle. I mean, I've had people tip $100 just for nothing, just out of nowhere. But, I mean, that's basically what I do. I literally just post to the social media, post the link to the stories. They come to the page, they subscribe, they chat, and then I generate images for them using Alexia, or it's ALEXYA.ai. And on that website, you can generate realistic, all that, right? And then you send that for a certain amount of money, and boom, there you go. But yeah, I've had people send money out of nowhere. I can get AI girls verified on Instagram as real models. I'll teach in a second. YouTube lets me send it. I mean, I'm not opposed to watching the YouTube video. So this is a service to them, but I'll spill this. Well, let's hear it. I mean, she almost got 1,000 followers on Threads within like 2 weeks or something like that. Like, it was fucking crazy, man. That's why I say, from personal experience, I know that females have it better. It's just like this new AI kick thing that a lot of people are not doing or talking about yet. And so I thought I would give that out there to the other people. I mean, I also run a reel, or manage a reel page as well, but not for myself. I don't know. I can't really check anything unless I'm here in the chat. So you might have to send it like Instagram or something. But as long as you're disclosing it, I don't see anything wrong with it. Now, if you're going to be completely sneaky about it and not disclose it at all, then there's probably something wrong with that. You got to at least give them a fair shot, you know? Because also with that, your payment processors might not pay you, or they might give them a refund because they were not properly legally disclosed. So I still have morals when it comes to that shit. I do feel like you do have to disclose it, otherwise it's being deceptive. But as long as you disclose it, you can't force them to do the research. And he also talks about all the legal ways too, like to make sure that you're being all that information's on his YouTube videos. They're long tutorial videos, but they're definitely worth a watch if it's something that you're trying to get into. It's pretty easy. I mean, I'm not saying it's fun, but it does pretty well. Yeah, it's definitely blocking you here because it won't go through. But that is interesting. I mean, I kind of figured that, but there is ways to get around Meta's bullshit, at least when they ask you to verify on Threads. If you take a screenshot of the image that you generated, you can actually get past that. So I wonder if that's somewhere along the lines of where you're going with this. It always verifies after that. So that's huh. I see. Yeah, and then you take that, you send that in, and then you get verified. That's interesting. Ah, I mean, that's helpful too. I did not know that last part. How do I don't even know where the story starts. A couple of months ago, I started managing a real person's profile, not OF, but something very similar, like another one of those platforms. Really good friend of mine. And then I think I had thought about it before it was a thing. And I tried to find YouTube videos on it, couldn't find any. And then a couple months later, I look again, and there's real YouTube videos, there's a new generation software, and then I just started running with it from there. I mean, that's pretty much what happened. And yeah, that too, Lewis. So I'm definitely going to give that a shot. I appreciate that. But I mean, to be honest with you, it's doing very well as is. But I mean, that couldn't hurt, so I do appreciate it. Honestly, Well, it's not really a fair comparison, and I'll tell you why. Because the profile that I started to manage first for the real person already had thousands of followers on it and subscribers and people I could like message and all that other shit, right? This one I started from scratch. So there's no real comparison. I mean, right now, the real one makes me more, but the other one's not far behind, and it's just starting. I've only been doing this other one for a couple of weeks. Well, send it on Instagram. I mean, I know that sounds kind of weird coming that it's on Instagram, but I don't know if I don't have WhatsApp downloaded anymore. That's interesting. How much do the IDs cost? Yeah, but if we're talking about how to get around something on Instagram in Instagram's messages, I don't know how well that would go, is what I mean. But yeah, for the most part, they don't really care. That's it? What the fuck? I mean, that's definitely worth a gamble. $1. That's just crazy. I'm surprised. I was expecting like $500, $1,000. Well, still, I thought it was gonna be a lot more. Are you talking about it in the chat right now, Adam? Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to give that a shot. I mean, yeah, I don't really know anybody in the space right now. Although I could probably reach out. I'm in a Discord group with that same guy on YouTube who taught me everything. And he actually responds to that. I'm also in his school. But, I mean, I could probably tap into his client base and help them, honestly. So I appreciate that, Lewis. Yeah. I mean, I don't see the Reddit portion on Instagram. Like, I don't see it turning into that, but I can see it with the YouTube with the videos. I already got a lot going on. If I could find one big source for it, good enough. I'm not too pressed. This is just temporary right now. Something to get by on. Okay, I mean, I can relate to that, Adam. But really, I'm just trying to monetize my own shit. Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but it's also like another side thing that has to be done. What? Yeah? But no, I do appreciate that. Verified tools. Rephrase what? You mean guys gotta eat? Oh. There's a few things I do to make money. Those are just some of them. It's better than having to work for somebody else and all that other bullshit. Fuck that. I just can't do it. Oh, so quotations made it better. No, I see the vision. I mean, I see what you're talking about, Lewis. And I mean, if it's good, if I can do it better for that, the managing one, then I mean, it's just one side hobby I could replace with the other one type of shit. But yeah, I mean, I understand how it all works. I mean, I see what you're saying for sure. It's just more or less if I have the time I really want to do it. I mean, if I do it, then it has to be more of a side thing, but I have to try it first to make sure it works. Just replace one of the things I'm doing with this. Can only do so much, I guess. That's when it becomes which one is more important. Which one brings in the most money? And which one do you enjoy the most? Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't take long at all. Like I said, I mean, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, especially with this Discord group, I feel like it'd be real easy to connect with people who would need it. But then again, a lot of these guys don't even know how to properly like do the posting and shit like that without getting their accounts banned. But maybe this ID thing would actually help them with that issue too. And that probably would be easier than managing another fucking page. So, I mean, yeah. I'm just curious. I want to see if it actually works first. I'm not doubting you. It's just, I'm kind of shocked that it's that easy. Come on, back up. Back up. Is what on testing limits? The fuck you talking about? The testing limits is more just like entertainment, brain rot, relatable, entertaining comedy skit type stuff. And then if you go further down, it's the AI pranks and all of that type of stuff too. You said it sounds like easy money. Girls gotta eat. I don't, maybe your thing didn't go through. I mean, yeah, to an extent, I guess they all, I've never had an issue as long as I had a verified account. And I pay for the blue check every month. Well, just repeat it. I don't know how much further down you mean. Yeah, man, I don't, you're gonna have to just say it again because I can't find nothing. What? What are you barking at? Oh. Fuck, man. I'm just waiting on you to respond, Adam. Yeah. Aren't we all bulletproof? What kind of question is that? But yeah, man, I mean, I think it might be an easier thing than fucking running the page itself. So, but first I want to test it with the current one, see how that goes, and also just see how many more people it generates after getting the blue check mark. And then, like I said, there's a few Discord communities that I'm in that are in this same niche of people who would definitely need something like this. I guarantee you none of them have it. God damn. My foot's got like this blister forming from this damn anchor. The light does not do it justice. Well, that shit is killing me. It's like starting to bubble up. Walk into what? Man, this fucking light is going to be the death of me. Testament of the work. I believe the appearance of the account will overall speak for itself. Most people could say, "Oh, your account." I mean, yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see what happens. Fuck this light, man. What? Screenshot of my foot? Start selling feet pics? Yeah, I don't think I could do that. But yeah, I'm definitely test it out and see what's up. God damn it. Go. Fucker. Second time he's knocked that bitch down. Whatever. About to get out of here anyway. I'm already past 10:30. I was just trying to finish the rest of this conversation with you guys. But I'm also getting tired of fixing this light. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Rub peanut butter on that and you can make that. I'm cool on that. Is that what you do in your spare time, Adam? For some reason, you strike me as the guy who might rub peanut butter on his foot and sell them online. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I mean, first you gotta test it out, and I mean, I don't know. I have to think about it a little bit. And also find the time. I gotta re-go through my schedule, change all that shit around. Only for Shane. I'm sure he appreciates that. But I mean, definitely going to test it out first, see how that goes for a little bit. Then I'm going to have to rearrange my schedule to make time for reaching out. And we'll see what happens from there. But I really do appreciate it. I mean, in general, it could just be a great game changer for what I'm doing right now. What new method, Adam? Kind of scared to know. Yeah. Oh. like I said, I get what you're saying. I get how it works. A lot of it he teaches on the whole tutorials. There's a few different videos, each a couple hours or an hour long or something like that. But he walks through the whole process with everything. And I mean, it's been working. I just feel like if I could have it verified, it would work a lot better. And then I just keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, there's people coming. I think I have like 33 subs or some shit like that, which is also just a reoccurring amount of income each month from the subscriptions themselves. But I have all that set up. It'd be nice to have the blue check on the account. Try doing 20 sets of butterfly stretches and yoga squats and 2 tablespoons of black seed oil every day. Why would I do that? I mean, I've heard of the benefits of black seed oil, but I never really tried it, never really looked into it much. I've heard people say it's a good thing, but there's something to do with getting rid of parasites and stuff too, I believe is what it was. But other than that, I haven't heard much about it, haven't tried it myself. Not really sure what it does or is, to be honest with you. Increases, and Lewis, yeah, I mean, like I said, I get it. I do. I promise you, I get it. And I get what you're saying too, Adam. You don't gotta, no further explanation is needed. But I mean, really, I'm not trying to like do that as a full-time thing. The idea is to have the little side hustle. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, man. I didn't say I wasn't going to, or that I wasn't going to do it. I don't know what else to say. Like I said, it's one thing at a time. Well, the idea is to make enough money that on your phone that you only have to spend a day or two on it, maybe 5 hours a day, and you have the rest of the week to do what you want. So it's a sacrifice, at least for right now. Man, I think I set my alarm yesterday for 10:30 p.m., not a.m., because this alarm's been going off the whole fucking time. I don't think you guys can hear it, though, but very annoying. But anyway, I mean, it's already like 10:45, almost 11 o'clock at night. But Lewis, again, I do appreciate it. Something I'm definitely going to try to test out and just see what happens with it. But first, I got to try it, do it myself, go from there. It's kind of where I'm at with it. But yeah, man, I do appreciate it. Notification of ads, watch every door. Well, you're an hour behind, Adam. But yeah, man, it's always about learning more and more and more. About saying that you don't know enough. But yeah, man, I appreciate that. I don't know, I'm just ready to fucking relax at this point. Like, his day's been fucking crazy. But yeah, I mean, having little side things better. I mean, it makes more money than a 9 to 5, so. At least here. Ugh. But yeah, man, I do appreciate that. It's going to be very helpful. And then, you know, Well, I appreciate it, Adam. You have a good night's sleep as well, and appreciate you guys all for being here. But yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm not gonna sleep on it, Lewis. Well, actually, I'm gonna sleep on it tonight, but not actually sleep on it. I do plan on trying it, seeing what comes out of it, things of that nature. I'm just not in the best like headspace right now. I'm just exhausted. So, but definitely gonna try it, and I'm gonna see what happens with it. But I want to try it out myself first, see how it does with the account. That way I can also just compare statistics. Like, not just say it, but like show them, hey man, like for like sales, look what happened. This is her without verified. This is her with verified. This is what happened in 2 weeks. Do a little comparison thing. And then it just makes the sales that much easier, and it makes it be able to charge more as well. So anyway, I do appreciate that. But yeah, you guys have a great night. See you guys on the next stream. But yeah, Lewis, that's the plan. I'm not going to undercharge myself, trust me. Jesus Christ, Adam. Yeah, man, I've just thinking of ways to do it right now. But yeah, I'm gonna fucking get out of here. I'm ready to just relax and chill for a little bit so I can get some sleep. It takes me like 2 hours to like fully calm down after having a lot of conversation and stuff or interactions to like get to the point where I can sleep. So gonna go relax, try to get some sleep, and hopefully I can see you guys Saturday. Shane will be here Saturday. And Martellus might be here Saturday. I don't know. But if not, I'll see you guys back on Monday, a week from today. And good night, everyone. Love you, motherfuckers, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.